WCW again. We started a month ago, and I asked a few questions about WCW when you first signed up, and some of the people you worked with at the time. And then just before we, I think yesterday, as we record this, I just wrote, "Hey, we're going to be doing some WCW 1990, 1991 circa questions, and would you like to submit some?" A lot of people have. In fact, actually, most people actually wrote about the photo that I accompanied with the question, and the photo was of your trading card, WCW trading card in must have been 1991. So
yeah,
I think we can't really move on with WCW without talking about the trading cards first. So I think, how many were there? I think I may have seen 3 with you on.
I think I had about 6. They must have made 1 million of them. Seriously. Because they just show up everywhere. They're not like, I have one card that was made by a writer. And he just took it off a picture. But they were only like 1,000 of those made, or 2,000. And those are kind of valuable because not a lot made. These WCW cards, they just flooded the market. People actually send me cards that, well, you may want this and you may want that. And I got a, wait a minute. I think I got but I'm looking, they're usually within hand's reach, but I probably got 100, 200 just in a little package that sometimes, say when people order my book, sometimes if they've been really, really patient, I sometimes sign a card and ship it to them because of their, easy to deal with. So, but it's not like I'm going to run out. I mean, I could run out, but I only got a couple of hundred. But, if you got a couple of hundred trading cards of yourself, that means they had to make I had to make at least 100,000. So,
well,
that's what I got.
So this fan, Red Fox Punks, wrote it. So many people wrote in about the cards, actually, but says, "What did Dutch think of his WCW trading cards when I was a kid? I was like, who is this hairy bastard?"
Hairy bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what a choice of words. Wait a minute. I think that's a little bit of it's...
The Dutch Mantell podcast has been cancelled.
What is discrimination toward hairy people? What is that called?
I don't know. Hirsutism. We both thought the same thing.
That was a very hirsute comment. And I was just a bastard. Now I'm a hairy bastard. Yeah. Well, yeah, I have more hair than I need. And hair's never been a problem with me, so... He probably got it right on both counts. Hairy bastard. Well, I'm Dutch Mantell, so who are you?
With that being said, let me tell you what the WCW trading card said on the back with you. 6'1", which is slight exaggeration, isn't it?
Well, it is now.
Yeah. 228 pounds.
Because I'm like 5'7" now. And I've been shortened down with all those bumps I took.
228 pounds, and your favourite hold is any hold that doesn't hurt.
Yes.
Did you submit that yourself?
No. I may have submitted that.
So on the back it says, Dutch shows his fans exactly how he earned his handle, Dirty Dutch Mantell. One thing is certain, when Dirty Dutch enters the ring, there had better be a large supply of aspirin close by. Come to think of it, a waiting ambulance isn't a bad idea either.
That's true. What is the aspirin? What's that mean?
Like painkiller.
I would do more than aspirin. They should have said it should have been some. They could at least said some cocaine or some, some painkillers, something, some Vicodins or something. But I probably submitted that any hoe that doesn't hurt. I guess one of the writers came in the back and was talking to me, and I said that sounds like me.
On one of them, you're beating up Terry Taylor. I think it's Terry Taylor on one of the cards. Also, specifically, and I probably know the answer, did you get any residuals from the WCW trading cards?
Not a lot.
You got something? Maybe.
I did, but it wasn't. I don't know. It's been so long ago. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I don't think I did.
Do you think maybe we should offer trading cards signed as something we should be plugging on this show?
Well, I got to count to see how many I got.
Yeah, well, limited edition.
As long as you love that limited edition.
Hey, yeah.
Yes. Okay. What would a signed trading card be? Price?
I don't know. I'll tell you what, everybody. Submit an idea. I mean, don't say like $1, but factoring in postage and packing, how much do you think? In fact, actually, tell us, what do other people charge? And then you could figure out a price from there. That might work.
Mm-hmm. Well, at conventions, if somebody brings it up, it's like between $25 and $30.
Yeah,
for me to sign it. That increases the value of the card, and if they are a collector, it increases the value of their collection.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not a collector. I have so much stuff that I could just show here. I'm going to bring some stuff out. Hey, I have an old, you know what football players wear? This is pro football players or college. When it rains, they put that big thing over their pads and all.
Well, like
it's a huge one. It's a cloak, but it's a big one.
Okay.
And it says WWE on it. You know, what they call the bag you get when you attend a big event. What's that called?
Oh, you're like a gift kind of thing.
Yeah. What's that called? Is
like a goodie bag or something like that?
Yeah. Well, before a WrestleMania, you'll go into the room and they got all their people. This is just for the talent. And you pick up your little bag. And you may have all kind of gifts, cologne, anything. It could be jewelry, but it was, I guess people call it the glitter bag. But this was in one of the things that they just give away. And I don't know how I ended up with it. Somebody gave it to me. It's almost too big to be in one of those bags. But somehow I ended up with it. So if anybody's interested in it, let me know. I am not a collector. I got enough stuff, junk laying around. But I wish I just had the stuff that I gave away. I threw away. I said, nobody will want this. I just threw it away. And how I wish I had that stuff back now.
Do you have any hats or ponchos or trunks or boots or anything that you used to wrestle in still? Maybe.
I don't know where they would be, but they may be in a trunk packed away because I had nowhere else to put. But let me check. I got a bunch of stuff. Do you know who Carl and Hildenberg are?
Hildenberg?
Yeah.
No.
Well, that was a company. I think they're still in business. They made wrestling attire. They made tights and they made tops and they made trunks and they made jackets, and that was their business. This is 50 years ago. This is where I ordered my trunks the first time. Now they have like people that just specialize in that. But this Carl and Hildenberg, I still have one of their brochures. And you should look at it. But it is a collector's item. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, it's at least 50 years old. Maybe even more. I don't think it can be 60 because I don't even think the company was there. But I think the company's still in business somewhere in Ohio. You never heard of that, did you?
No. You should take a photo of that.
Listen, Okay, if I gotta find it first. But you see what education you get here, James.
Free.
You get a first class education in wrestling stuff. You don't get it in anything else. But I'm going to find that and see if anybody's interested in it.
Yeah,
because it is a collector's item.